Greetings and salutations, this is Johnny Mac, welcome Metal Plus. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, all the usual stuff, comment if you want. Now then, this is a feature that we call First and Last and Always, which is basically we take a band and the discography, we have a look at the first album, the last album, whether it's the last one they produced or the latest album, and then we go for the one that I always choose from to have a listen to, my favourite. So then, this time we're going to be choosing this band, Darkthrone. This is their first album, Soulside Journey. So it's this was their first album, released 1991. They started sort of mid to late 80s as a Norwegian, because they're from Norway, Norwegian sort of thrash death metal, I guess. This first album, let's say 1991, is cover, as you can see there, as wolves among sheep we have wandered. So yeah, and in for this album we had Fenris on drums and lyrics, Zafaros rhythm guitar, Nocturno Culto lead guitar, and Dag Nielsen bass. So this album is essentially a death metal album, and a bloody good one is that. I know some people that find this one of their favourite death metal albums. I don't think I go that far myself, but it's certainly very good. It's chunky, it's got some nice... It's got what you can see they're going to do in the future, basically. It lays the ground lines, but then it just goes woof. They obviously look at various other bands and think, we want to change our style slightly. But initially, this is pure death metal, and it's stunning. Stuff like Soulside Journey, the title track, Neptune's Towers, all nice short tracks, sort of 3 to 4 minutes long. Grave with a View, brilliant. Watchtower as well. It's all just good stuff. This is the Peaceful release. I think it was remastered back in 2003 and it's came out in 2012. So yeah, all good stuff. So that's 1991. Those are 4-piece. Then they, well, obviously around the Norwegian scene at the time in the early 90s, and as we all know what happened there, black metal. They obviously were around the same sort of time as your Mayhem and all them sort of people, and they shifted their pace. Lot more blast beats in this one. There's no slower sections. They really sped things up, and the definitive black metal sound you start to hear. They bring out what I think people call the unholy trilogy of black metal albums. We have Blazing the Northern Sky, Under the Funeral Moon, and Transylvanian Hunger. Now all them 3 albums, they have the what people would class as black metal covers. They're like a black background with a white picture on, usually some sort of bloke in the background with the full corpse paint and all that sort of thing. They went the full hog. Different members came and went. Started to move on sort of 95ish with Panzerfaust. They were moving slightly different direction. Slowed down a little bit, maybe went for what people call a black and roll, sort of more traditional heavy metal with blackened tinges. After that, as I said, that they then through the ages, they through the years they changed their style slightly again. They went almost crust punky. They went that they just sort of each album, they had little phases where they had little pockets of different types of music. By the time we get down to 2019 with the Old Star album, they were almost moving towards doom metal. And the final album that they've done so far is 2021's Eternal Hails. As I said, they were the two-piece. They've been two-piece for a long time, just Nocturnus Culto doing all the guitars and shit. Guitars, bass, vocals, songwriting, and our man Fenless writing all the songs as well, drums and the lyrics. So yeah, this is a cracking album. I really enjoyed this. I was going to do a full review, but I thought it was easier doing it as one of these. Lyrics to it, as I said, in proper doom metal styling. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs. They're 7 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 7 minutes. It's doom metal. It's brilliant. It's got a little bit of black and tinge on it with the vocals, a little bit of death metal in there. It's a bit of everything that they've done. Vocals on this remind me very much of Thomas G. Warrior, very early Celtic Frost. I don't know why, but it just seems to his vocals have moved on quite a bit more. But this is a cracking album. I recommend anybody to get this. Very good. Now, out of the other 17 albums, there's 19 in total. Yeah, out of the other 17, which one do I always pull? Well, it's this one. It's their 4th album? Yeah, 4th album and the 3rd in the Unholy Trilogy, as they call it. And as it says on the back, True Norwegian Black Metal. I don't think that's what it said on the back of the original one, but obviously we won't go there. This is just what I said. This is the first Darkthrone album I heard. It's the first one I bought when I was just getting into black metal, and this is, you know, the lyrics and stuff. It just as far as I'm concerned, you know, along with Mayhem, and you know, Immortal and the other bands, this is the true Norwegian black metal. A lot of this stuff is in Norwegian, if I remember rightly. I think there might be one in English, but the rest of it's all Norwegian. The rest of the stuff is they sing English, but this one was, because it's true Norwegian black metal, it's got all the hallmarks, the blast beats, as I said. It's just got everything in it. As it says on the back here, Darkthrone is for all the evil in man. Now, first half, obviously if it was on vinyl, it'd be the first side was lyrics were written by Fenris. Now the second half, lyrics are by Magnus from Mayhem, who was obviously the spent a lot of time in prison for murdering his bandmate. But there we go. He has a lot of unpleasant sort of attitudes, and he's very, well, he's not a nice bloke anyway. But the album itself is just, this is what, as far as I'm concerned, that's what black metal's all about. I said all the songs are fast and furious. You know, you don't get any slow pieces in them. They're just straight on. It's almost drones. It's just, if someone said, what would you say black metal is, I'd probably pick this thing up. So there you go. That was my first and last Norways for Darkthrone. I'm planning on doing quite a few more of these, and hopefully if you like them, let me know. If you want to select some bands that maybe I could do. Obviously it's stuff that I've got in my collection, so don't give me anything you know I haven't got, because I ain't going to do it. Anyway, cheers guys, catch you later.